Python string supports slicing to create substring. As Python string is immutable, slicing creates a new substring from the source string and original string is unchanged. Slicing in a string is done by using a slicing operator, a colon. The slice operator needs two integer operands, both of which may be omitted, in which case it takes the defaults. The first operand x is the index of the first character of the desired substring. The second operand y is the index of the character next to the last in the desired substring. So string xy gets characters from xth index to y minus 1th index from the original string. String slicing is used to extract a portion of a string by specifying a range of indexes. This is the syntax for slicing. String start, stop, step. Step determines the direction and interval. The default is one that is left to right and includes all characters from start to stop. Start, index where to begin the slice. It is inclusive. It is the index of the first character to include in the slice. If it is left blank, the default is 0 if step is positive. Slice starts at the beginning of the string. The default is -1 if step is negative. Slice starts at the end of the string. Stop, index where to end the slice. It is exclusive. Slice does not include the character at this index. If you leave it blank, default is length of the string, which is positive index of the last character plus 1 if step is positive. If step is negative, default is minus length of the string minus 1, which is the negative index of the first character minus 1. Here are a few examples using the string greeting showing different use cases. Python uses zero-based indexing. The index starts with 0 for positive indexing and -1 for negative indexing. Basic slice, where start is 2 and stop is 5. No step is provided, so it is the default 1. This slice the string from left to right, index 2 up to but not including index 5. So it returns characters at indexes 2, 3 and 4. Slicing only works when the start index is less than the stop index for a positive step. Here 6 greater than 2 and step is positive. So it is an invalid range for slicing and an empty string is returned. You can also use negative indexing to slice the string. Negative indexing allows you to access characters from the end of the string. For example, here the start index is -8 and end index is -3. This slices characters from index -8 up to but not including -3. Here start index -5 is greater than end index -9, so an empty string is returned. You can also combine positive and negative indexes in a slice. For example, here the slice starts at index 5 and ends at index -2, second last character, but does not include it. It includes indexes 5 through -3. You must be careful when using combined indexes. With positive step, the start index must be less than end index. For example, here negative index -9 equal to index 3. So greeting -9, 2 is the same as greeting 3:2. But 3 greater than 2, so the slice is empty. The step specifies the interval between indexes to include the slice and the direction of the slice. Here the step is 2. The slice starts at index 1 and goes up to but not including index 10, and every second character is included. If the step is 3, every third character is included. Step can also be negative. When the step is negative, the string is sliced from right to left. Start index should be greater than stop index. Here the step is -1. The character at index 5 is the first character in the slice. The slice goes from right to left and moves one step. So the next character is at index 4 and so on. It stops before index 2. Character at index 2 is not included. As with positive step, you can use negative indexes. If start index is less than stop index, an empty string is returned. Both start and stop are optional. Let's look at how default values for start and stop work with positive step. If no step is specified, the default is 1, that is positive step. Start defaults to 0, which means if start is not given, the slice starts with character at 0th index, that is the first character. It slices the leftmost string up to stop -1 index. For example, here start is specified as 0 and hence default start is used. Both return the same strings. When the step is positive, stop defaults to length of the string, which means the string will be sliced from the start to the end of the string. For example, here stop is specified as 12, which is the length of the string, and in the second one, stop is not specified. Both return the same strings. Now let's look at how default values for start and stop work with negative step. With the negative step, start defaults to end of the string, that is -1. For example, here start is specified as -1, and in the second one start is not specified. Both return the same strings. When the step is negative, stop defaults to negative index of the first character -1. The string will be sliced from start to the starting of string from right to left. For example, here stop is specified as -13, which is negative index of the first character -1, and here default stop is used. Both return the same strings. Starts at index 6 and goes backwards all the way to the start of the string. If start, stop and step are not specified, start defaults to 0, stop to length of the string, that is 12, and step to 1. So this just returns the full string unchanged. We can reverse a string using slicing with a negative step. Create a slice that starts at the end of the string and moves backwards. Start and stop are not specified and step is -1. So the default start is -1 and default stop is -13. Slice starts from the end of the string because the step is negative and goes backwards through the string since step is equal to -1. It stops near the beginning of the string. We get the reverse string. To download practice Python file, please click on the link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.